Powerful torrential rains have struck eastern China, affecting a wide area from Fujian province to the city of Hangzhou. In some locations, between 100 and 250 millimeters of rain fell within a single day. Dozens of small towns and villages experienced severe flooding. The hardest hit areas include Ningqing County, Nanping, and districts near Sanning. In the village of Longan, water levels reached 1.5 meters. Rural homes were almost completely submerged. Residents navigated the streets in boats and makeshift rafts. In Zunjiang Township, water entered a school and a local grocery store. Cars were submerged up to their roofs. Landslides were reported in the city of Yongtai. Some roads were blocked by fallen trees and mud. In Hejin village, farmland was almost entirely flooded. Farmers reported the loss of a large portion of their crops. In Gaochao Township, a local power substation was flooded, causing outages. In Changle County, rural roads to remote villages were washed out. In Fuzhou village, residents were left without drinking water. The rain continued for more than 12 hours without pause. In Lianjiang district, bus stops and underpasses were underwater. Passengers had to wade through water to exit buses. Trains between Fuding and Hangzhou were temporarily cancelled. Rail tracks were submerged. At Luhu Station, all train service was halted. In Shangyu Township, floodwaters entered the basements of homes. Evacuations were carried out urgently under heavy rain. Several villages were cut off from the outside world. Rescue teams used high-clearance trucks and boats to assist. Many schools were turned into temporary shelters. Residents were given warm blankets and hot meals. In Jiangnan County, a road section over 50 meters long collapsed. Floodwaters undermined the asphalt base. In Xinkun village, the local temple and several workshops were flooded. Emergency crews have been working around the clock to pump out water. In Putian County, a record rainfall of 247 millimeters was recorded. Heavy rain caused 3 rivers to overflow at the same time. Water flows carried debris, tree branches, and even small structures. A bridge in Lunshan village was damaged and closed. In Meishan Township, warehouses storing equipment were flooded. Local authorities declared a state of heightened emergency. Police cordoned off the most dangerous areas. Officials strongly advised residents not to leave their homes unless necessary. On the outskirts of Hangzhou, roads and bus stops were flooded. Some metro lines operated with delays and disruptions. Passengers were redirected to alternative transport options. In Chang'an village, greenhouses and grain storage facilities were flooded. Local farmers are calculating their losses. Meteorological services warn of continued rain in the coming days. Rainfall of up to 100 millimeters is expected in some areas within the next 24 hours. Forecasters attribute the severe weather to an active front moving from the south. In Qingshui village, drinking water and medicine are being distributed. Volunteers are helping the elderly and families with children. Children were temporarily relocated to safe zones. Engineers are inspecting dams and levees for potential damage. Some reservoirs have begun controlled water release. In Tongan district, temporary sandbag barriers are being constructed. Monitoring teams are observing the situation around the clock. Rainfall continues, and water levels are still rising. Humanitarian aid is being delivered to the hardest hit villages. Authorities have pledged support and infrastructure recovery. The situation remains tense, but under control.
壮观的场面来了啊！